another video. It's Bookmas, everyone, and welcome to December! Yay! Because today is Christmas. Well, it's not quite Christmas, but it might as well be. It's Bookmas, everyone. And basically, Bookmas is just something I've decided to call the month of December here on BookTube. And basically, I'm just going to be filming a whole bunch of videos that are just either December themed, holiday themed, whatever. And obviously, I'm going to wear this hat. And this hat is going to be a signature thing for the rest of the month. And I'm hoping to film a lot of videos this month, so guys, stay tuned for all of them. But I am super excited. I love December. December is my favorite month of the year, and I am super excited about what I'm planning on reading this month. Now, I was actually talking to someone, and they were talking about how do you have a plan for what to read? Doesn't that take the fun out of it? And I kind of have to say to them, no, it really doesn't, because I like to know what I want to read. And I have a lot of goals that I like to meet, and so because it's the last month of the year, I feel like I'm cramming a whole bunch of books in, but I actually genuinely want to read all these books, and because it's the last month of the year, I have a feeling that I'm going to be extra motivated to read all of them, and it's my favorite month of the year, so obviously, I'm extra motivated on top of my motivation. And so this month, I'm planning on reading 15 books, which is a little insane, and I don't think I'm going to get to all of them, but I'm going to do my darndest. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So obviously last month I had a whole bunch of books that I was planning on reading, and I actually didn't get through some of them or finish some of them. But this month, within the first week, which is right now, I'm actually planning on finishing 3 books, because I'm currently reading 3 books, and so I'm just planning on finishing those 3 books, and I will just go quickly over what they are. You've probably seen them in the past. They're nothing different than what I've been reading in the past for a while, and if you guys follow me on Goodreads, it's the same thing. It's literally what I'm reading on Goodreads. And the first one is Starfall by Melissa Melanders. I have 50 pages left in this book, so I know for a fact I'm going to be finishing it. I'm actually hoping to finish it today. And I think I can do that, actually. But I'm planning on finishing this one today. It's only Monday, so I have a long week ahead of me. And then I want to finish A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. I am 200 pages into this book, and this book is 700 pages long, so I have 500 pages left, but it looks like I've made a sizable dent in it, so I just have to finish this book sometime this month as well, which I'm excited about because obviously I love this book, but I got to a good stopping point, which is why I felt comfortable not finishing it last month, or else I probably would have done nothing else but read this book. But I know it won't take me long to finish this book because I read this book so quickly, so I'm excited to get to this one and finish it. I just feel like I'm finishing too many series in this week that I'm just gonna struggle hardcore. I'm just gonna be depressed all week. It's fine. But I want to finish this one, and I'm hoping to finish it Thursday or Friday. And then this weekend, I want to finish Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the final book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I didn't actually get to it at all last month, I don't think. I'm almost halfway through it. I'm a little more than a third of the way through it, I would say. But I'm not quite halfway. I'm 40% of the way through this novel. I'm 300 pages into it, and so I have a feeling I'm gonna finish this week as well. So those are my goals just for this week, is these 3 books right here. Another one that I've been planning on reading for the past 2 months, is Wind Witch by Susan Dennard. I just haven't had a good time to read this. I've started this book. I'm actually 30 pages into this book, so I have started it, but I'm not really very far into it, and I'm definitely not into the story yet, just because I'm only 30 pages into the novel, and I don't know, it's interesting so far. I just haven't, had time to really get into it, so if I want to, I might read this Saturday, or I might not get to this book this month. This is one of those maybe ones. This is one that I want to read, and I feel like if I do read it, I can read it in a day or 2, so it's really not that big of a deal, but we'll have to see. So this month is basically just a month where I'm trying to finish or catch up on all of the series that I've already started, and so A lot of these books you'll notice are the ending of series that I've either started or like the catch-up of series that I've started, and I own all of the books, so I'm just trying to get through them quickly because I want to get through them. Like, I genuinely want to read this series, and I want to say I read this series in the year of 2017, and I just want to feel like accomplished and feel like I left 2017 off at a good point in reading before I start anything new, which I don't think I actually have started any new books and not finished the series. But yeah, basically that's what this month is, if you haven't guessed already. So the next 2 books I'm going to be reading are The Apprentices and The After Room by Mail Malloy. But this is the second and third book in the Apothecary series, which I actually started reading a little while ago, and this is a middle grade series that's absolutely amazing. It has pictures and stuff inside, and it's a really cute series, and I'm like obsessed with it. So I'm super excited to be able to read these. I don't know, my thing is that I go through these books really quickly. They're really easy to read. They're not hard at all. So I feel like I could probably finish this series in 2 days if I read a book a day. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to these books until the end of the month, so we'll have to see how that works. And then lastly, well, not lastly, but the next 2 I want to finish are The House of Hades and the Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan, which are the second to last book 4 and book 5 in the Heroes of Olympus series. I was gonna say second to last, but that doesn't make any sense. It's fine. This is book 4 and book 5 in the Heroes of Olympus series, which are the last books in the series, and I really, really, really want to catch up in this series so bad and finish it, and so therefore I want to get through these 2 books this month as well. Again, I have such a tall order for books this month, but I actually genuinely think I can do it. Like, I believe in myself, and that's what matters. I might not get through some of these, but for the most part, if I can get through most of them, I'll feel pretty accomplished. I mean, I have a pretty tall order here. And wait, you would think that it stops there, but no, it does not. The next books I'm planning on reading is the Harry Potter series. It's December, and for me, Harry Potter is Christmas time, and that's just what it reminds me of, and so I want to reread this entire series, and my goal for this is to read the series in a week. There's 7 books, there's 7 days in a week. I want to read a book a day, and if I can get a little bit more than a book a day, I would be happy. And I'm planning on doing this next week because I don't have anything going on next week that I'm aware of. So I have all the time in the world to just binge read this. But I'm going to be vlogging that experience and taking you guys along on a week-long journey of reading Harry Potter. Especially the first one, because the first one's only like 300 pages long. It's like exactly 300 pages long. The second one's the same thing. The third one's like, I don't know, like 350 maybe. It's not very long. And I love them. I love all of them. It's going to happen. And that is one of my other goals. And then if I have time at the end of the month, the last thing I want to do is finish the Lord of Rings trilogy. I started this book and I got 100 pages into it, and I haven't finished it. This is the first one in the trilogy, and I haven't read the other 2, and I really want to read them, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. If I can at least finish this book, I think I'd feel pretty accomplished, just because these are like hard books to get through, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, that is basically all the books that I'm planning on reading this month. I know it's a tall order, but it's kind of just books that have carried over from past months, and I really just want to like wrap up all of the series that I've started, because I don't think that there's any other series on my shelf right now that I have started that I haven't finished, other than series that I read a long time ago, but for the most part, I've read every series. Again, I know it's a tall order, but I seriously think I can do it. But anyways, that is my goal for December, and that's what's happening this Bookmas. So if you guys want to keep up with me and find out how I do, keep watching, because it's about to get interesting. I have a lot going on this month, so we'll see how this goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to stick around, and if you do, I guess that I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!